Oh my goodness, what is up everybody? Happy Monday to you. I love saying that because this is such a joy to hang out with you guys. And happy Memorial Day. I know a lot of you out there hanging out with your family. You got your family close, and that's why we have a very special family episode. This week we're featuring the Hawleys. Of course, I'm here every week, but my lovely wife is going to jump in, sing a little bit. Adam Jr. is going to pop up. We got a surprise for you there. And our family dog, Rufus. I saw somebody asked in the comments, what's your dog's name? It's Rufus. And our son named him that. But before we get to that, I got to do a few songs for you and a few requests. By the way, if you have any requests, drop them in the comments. I love seeing them. I love getting to them either in this episode or in the next one. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I already saw a bunch of cities pop up. Texas, I know that's a state, but Prince George, New York, San Diego. So appreciate you guys. If you like what you're seeing, please click share also. I'd love to get as many people on board with us on these Mondays because I'm just having so much fun. But without further ado, I got to get to the music, right? And this is a tune off my second record. It debuted on this show a few weeks ago. Only the second time I've played this live. It featured Jeff Lover on the album. My second album, Double Vision. This is called Party People. Come on, y'all. Oh, that was Party People, and we're keeping the party going. This is another world debut right here on AH Live. This is called Shake. Also from my second record, I believe it's track 9. I've never played this. I had to learn it this morning in order to do it for y'all, so hope you enjoy it. on, y'all. I need your help. Put it right here. Come on and shake with me. Oh my goodness, if that's not live Facebook, I don't know what is. We just lost a string. The song was just too hot. It was just too hot. So let me grab another guitar. I'm going to turn the guitar off because I don't want to pop your ears out there. But I hope y'all were enjoying it. That was the live debut of that song. I got to see what I can grab over here. I got a few different guitars. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to switch it over to Cat real quick. Hey, it's live TV. We're going to get the Cat cam a little bit early.
Hi.
Cat, why don't you say hi to the people? Let us know what they're talking about while I find another guitar.
Hi, everyone. Yes, please. And find a good one. But don't worry. There's about like 30 over here. So he'll grab something. Okay, so we have all of the shout outs from where you guys are watching from. We love it. Thank you so much for doing that every show. So we have Jesslyn Butlin Taylor. Hi, Jesslyn. We know you're from the Atlanta area, watching down in Georgia. Aaron Hall, watching from North Georgia Mountains in your beautiful new retreat that you guys got, last year, I believe. It's really secluded, so I'm sure that you guys are safe during COVID right now. We have Kay Phillips watching from San Diego, and she says, love these Monday evenings. Oh, thank you so much. Russ Bowers watching from Cincinnati. Leon and Willie from Prince George, Virginia. I almost said Georgia. Hi, Leon and Willie. We have Allison Fader. She says, what's your dog's name? Rufus. We have Gino Rosaria. He's an amazing pianist down in Pensacola, Florida. Great friend of Adam's. We've had him here at the house a few times to eat. Adam's worked on some of his projects. He has a great project out called Still Waters Run Deep, correct?
That is correct.
Still Waters Run Deep, and it's amazing. He's a great pianist. Gino Rosaria, check him out.
Gino, what is up, man? And by the way, that was a pretty quick guitar switch right there. I mean, I'm a little proud of myself. You may not even notice it's a different guitar because it's another PRS, another white guitar, but it's a different model. So I think we're going to be okay. But please, don't let me interrupt.
Continue.
Please.
Okay. We have Ray Harris watching from Richmond, Virginia. Oh, Valerie Kovacs watching from Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Hi, Valerie.
All right. What's up?
And there was another one. Oh, Linda Dickinson. She says, congrats, Adam Jr. on graduation. Thank you.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
He's graduating 5th grade. We're going to talk to him a little bit later. We're going to see if we can pull a little bit out of him. He's a little bit shy, but be patient. And, so we'll have him on here a little bit later.
Robert Crutcher says, thank you for honoring the request. So I guess one of the two songs that you were playing was a request. Brian Haid, or is it Haiti? He's watching from Dayton, Ohio.
All right, Ohio. Love going out to Ohio. Thank you for tuning in.
Erin Santee watching from St. Louis. Lanita Joe in Orlando. Hi, Lanita.
All right, what's up?
She says she wants you to play Rain.
Oh, my goodness. I feel like that gets requested every week. I can't do it every week, but you know what? I'll squeeze it in next week. We did it not that long ago. So please tune in next week. And by the way, I have a special guest next week. So I'm going to let you know a little bit later about that, too.
Who else do we have? Colleen Coco Spencer. She says West Side in the house. West Side.
All right.
Oh, Kathy McGrath watching from Colorado Springs.
Okay.
Hi, Kathy.
All right. What's up?
So great that you're watching with us. Oh, I wanted to do a shout out to two people. First one, John and Betsy Meyer down in Florida.
What's
Hi,
up?
guys.
How y'all doing?
I have to do a public thank you because Betsy was so sweet. She sent me this wonderful fragrance for Mother's Day.
Yes.
It smells so good. It's by Nest Fragrances. It's Cocoa Woods, and I have it on right now. It smells so good. I love it.
I can attest. I wish we could somehow transfer smell through Facebook, but she smells good.
And Betsy and I kind of have like a love for fragrances because I believe last year or 2 years ago, she's like, Kat, what are you wearing? And it was something I actually had gotten in Paris, but was able to find it here. So I told her, and she snagged a bottle. One time I was there in Florida at her house, and I was like, Betsy, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And it was a Louis Vuitton fragrance.
Oh, wow.
And she let me have one of her fragrances to take home. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we're like the fragrance sisters.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you so much. And then the other person is Creston Jordan. Hi, Creston.
All right, what's up?
I got him mixed up last week.
Oh.
I I said that well, I mixed his name up with his location.
Okay.
But Creston's watching from Gardena, which is here in the SoCal, LA area. So thank you so much for commenting and watching every Monday. We see you. We love you guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, now that I got the guitar change happening, I want to do that one last song I had before we hear from Kat. Is that all right? Can I do one more?
Sure.
I said one more because I want to do it so bad.
You could do one more.
Okay, all right. I got one more, and then you're going to hear from Kat. So say bye to Kat for a second.
Bye.
Because I have one more request I have to get to. And this is a tune off the new record, Escape. It features Najee on the original, and it's called Thinking of You. like that song a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, but that's Thinking of You. That's off the new album. And man, just having so much fun. I didn't want to go without thanking you guys for all the support, all of the comments, all of the shares, and just the good vibes on these Mondays. I really appreciate it. And then I definitely wanted to thank everyone who's been supporting the show. I hope you've noticed that we put a lot of work into it, making it better each week. In fact, next week, I just ordered some new lights, so we're going to have a whole new look in here, starting with episode 9 and a brand new special guest. So we're just trying to make the show better each week. So if you feel like helping out, we accept Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and all of it goes back into the show. All of it goes into my music endeavors, my next album. And thank you to everyone out there who's been so supportive. We really appreciate you guys. But without further ado, I don't want to take us away from the music too much longer. So we're going to bring Kat back. I mean, you're getting more than you bargained for today. We're getting the Cat Cam 2 times. And we're going to bring her back, and we're going to feature her on a couple songs. I don't know if you knew that. You're doing 2 songs today.
Oh, I guess I'm doing 2 songs.
I'm teasing. But one of these was a request by we had a bunch of people request this next song, and the other one was a request from me, just because I love hearing my wife sing it. She just does an incredible job with it. I do, yeah.
Aww. That's so sweet.
But this first one was requested by, I think, like 10 different people requested it. It's off my second album, and we did a little reimagining of the song Hello. And I'll just give you a quick backstory. This was a groove I came up with when I was on tour with Joss Stone, and so I was trying to figure out what could we do with it. So we ended up flipping Hello, and I think you enjoy what we did with it. Check it out.
Say the time's supposed to heal, yeah, but I ain't done much here.
Oh, I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Hello, originally by Adele, but we did a little something different with that one. And man, the last like 3 weeks, people just bang. Please play hello. Please play hello. So
Aw.
I hope y'all enjoyed it out
Hope
there.
you enjoyed it. It's so weird. I haven't sung in a really long time. Or that song. When did we do that song?
We did it very early on, maybe episode 2, episode 3. But yeah,
So
it was
like 2 months ago.
yeah. Yeah, isn't that incredible? We're on episode 8 and we've done every Monday. So that means we've been doing this 2 months. So it's been so much fun. And
Yeah, today is our 73rd day in our quarantine, in our stay in place.
Yep.
7-3.
I hope you all been staying safe out there. Hope you guys are okay. But this has been the way, music heals all, and this has been incredible. Speaking of which, we got one more tune for you that Kat's going to sing. The world debut for this song was actually in Italy.
It was.
With our good friends Gianni and Mary, and they were nice enough to have us out there. Gianni Vincenti is a fantastic saxophonist, and his lovely wife Mary, and so we did it there. Then the second time we played it was on this show maybe 6 weeks ago. So I think it's a great song for the times. I got my sheet music here. And it's a Demi Lovato song, Tell Me You Love Me. And it's just a powerful tune. And I think you sing it so amazingly. So
thank
this
you.
is my request today. Hope y'all enjoy it.
It was. Hope you enjoy it. I promise you will be promise you'll be
Tell me you love me. You love me, right? Don't you?
I do.
Okay. Oh, I hope y'all enjoyed as much as I did.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you, honey. That was so gorgeous.
You're welcome. That was nice too. Your little flick at the end.
I try. It's showbiz. You try to do a little bit. So as you all know, this is a very special family episode. I hope you all are having a good time with your families today on Memorial Day.
Yes.
And so I wanted to feature my lovely wife and our son and our family dog, Rufus. So, honey, since you're here,
yes,
you're first up.
I'm first up. Oh, what am I doing?
And,
Adam never tells me things sometimes.
We talked about this.
And this is not just during COVID. This will be like live at a show on the road. He'll say, oh, by the way, we're doing such and such song. And I'm like,
not
we
true.
are? And then I
Lies.
haven't. I probably wouldn't have sung it in like 2 years. So I'd have to get like on YouTube or my archives and be like, okay, let me listen to this so we can do this. But it's okay.
But it occurred to me that I have so much fun getting the backstory, on everybody. And, of course, I know your backstory. We met, I don't know if you know, but we met very early on. I was 20. She was 17. Don't tell anybody. But I bet a lot of the people out there would love to hear about your upbringing. You're such an incredible vocalist. They want to know what is the backstory behind that. So let us know. How did you get started in music?
I got started in music, a lot of people at church. I sung in the choir, children's choir, women's day choir, youth choir, all of that, but also at school. So in elementary school, we had what we call chorus. I know some schools call it just overall band with, vocal and instruments, but it was in chorus. And once I started learning about parts and actually learning music theory, I said, oh, there's more to music than just standing there and singing. Yeah. And I just was really interested at a young age. And I always did music in school, and I did acting classes. I was a dancer. I started dancing in middle school and then all the way through college.
And you're, I should have prompted you better, even going back before that. You're actually a California native, isn't that right?
I am a California native.
And from the LA area.
From the LA area, yes.
So everyone out there, I came down from Oregon, got myself a California girl. But you mentioned church. We met at church.
Yeah, Adam and I met in church in West Covina. Yeah. One of my cousins, Navasha, she introduced us.
This is a great story, by the way. You got it. Who should tell it? Because this is
I should
hilarious.
tell it because you don't ever tell it correctly.
No, it was a setup, everybody. It was a setup.
A lot of my family went to this one particular church at the time. My mom and my sister and myself, we were going to another church. So the family, of course, were like, you guys need to come and be with us so we can all be together. So we started visiting. When I was in high school, I played guitar as well. I don't anymore. And my cousin, she said, oh, we have this great guitar player. You have to meet him. And I said, well, I already have a guitar teacher, whatever. So one Sunday when we were visiting, my cousin goes and grabs Adam, and she's like, oh, this is my cousin I was telling you about. Adam and I start talking. He says, your cousin said you're interested in guitar lessons. And I said, no, I'm not. And I turn, and my cousin has disappeared. So she prompted the whole introduction. And of course, after that, Adam and I just continued to talk. My family, we would come visit the church every Sunday, and then we eventually joined. I eventually slipped Adam a note at band rehearsal with my phone number. But not because of that. I wanted him to come to one of my shows at my school. So I invited him to my show. And
there's a great story behind that. There's a story within a story there. So I still don't know. What high school did you go to?
Diamond Ranch.
Yes. So I went to Diamond Bar High School. looking for her concert. They said, "Oh, the concert was last week." I said, "No, concert's today." So I missed all but the last number.
He came on the last number.
But she wasn't too mad because I was able to take her out to a little bit of dinner. Denny's. We were college. Well, I was in college. She was in high school. Don't tell anybody.
Well, that was the only thing in that area that was open.
Yeah.
Because it was late.
Yeah.
And he made fun of me for ordering French toast for dinner.
Yeah.
You can have breakfast for dinner.
I hadn't seen that before, but no, I've since adopted that and do enjoy breakfast for dinner. But yeah, to getting back to church, we met at New Beginning, and then we ended up working together. She ended up being worship leader. I ended up being music director, and we did that for many years. And fast forward, now we're been so grateful to be on the road and sharing this music off of my albums. And and she's been nice enough to jump on my albums and do a feature on each one of them. And so it's been a blast.
And a lot of people ask me. They say, how is it that you guys can work together and you work together so well and you're together all the time?
Yeah, and because, we've been, and I was going to mention, sorry to cut you off, but that's not how we do well together, me cutting her off. I'm going to hear about it later. But, I was counting, and I think it's been 15 years now we've been together, right? Because we met in 2005. It's 2020. So, yeah. So tell them, what's the secret? What I've been doing so well?
Well, I think our work ethic together is because that was when we first met each other. That's what we did together.
Yeah.
We worked together before we even thought about having a relationship. And then when we, started dating and then got married, we already had been doing that for years. Yeah. So I think it kind of just fell into each other.
Yeah. And it's been incredible, too, because, I spent many years touring with a lot of other artists, and sometimes she'd be able to come, but not all the time. And now that touring, doing my own project, she's at most of the shows. So it's been so much fun just having you there, and we get to hang out. We do miss our little one, though, Adam Jr.
I know.
We miss him so much, but... he's just such a sweetheart. And thank you for the shout out. Someone, said happy graduation. He's finishing up 5th grade. He's only got 2 more days. And so I want to make sure we wanted to highlight him. And he's so talented in so many different things. He's very gifted musically. He's asked us to be a part of coding. So he's in a coding class. But one of the things he's been doing for a long time and has already reached black belt on is Taekwondo. And so we made a little video for you guys. We just wanted to show you, you better not mess with Adam Jr. because he'll have it coming for you. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. This is just a little compilation of Adam Jr. doing some of his black belt moves. Let's try to say that
Get it
3
right.
times.
Black belt moves.
Try to say that 3 times. You said it right the first time. You weren't supposed to do that. All right. Here we go. Adam Jr.
I'm a first degree black belt, and I'm going to be showing you some of my Taekwondo moves.
looking like Drake on there with the sweater. That's his graduation photo, 5th grade. And ladies and gentlemen, here you go. There they are, Adam Jr., my lovely wife, and I got right here Rufus, the dog. Everyone keeps asking about you, Rufus. They want to know what your name is, what's your deal. What's up, Adam Jr.? How you doing?
I'm good.
Now tell us about Rufus, because everyone keeps asking about him. What type of dog is he?
He's a Maltese.
Isn't he part Maltese, part something else, right?
Yeah, part Maltese and part poodle.
Yeah, so a multi-poo, that's right. So why did you name him Rufus?
Well, I just thought it was a good name.
Okay, all right. I like it. It's a good name. So, Bubby, how have you been doing? And by the way, that's our nickname for Adam Jr. And he told me not to call him that, and I already did. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna hear it. But tell us, how have you been? First of all, what's it been like being in school and with COVID and everything?
Well, being in school at home is good because after I'm done with my homework, I get to do everything at home that I couldn't do at school because it would be super late when I got home.
Oh, yeah. So you get a little more activities in. And I've been trying to learn all your math. His math is really difficult. So
Oh my goodness.
it's so crazy. You guys are doing some really challenging stuff. Do you have a favorite subject?
It's math, but it's getting harder over the grades.
Yeah, that's true. And I already mentioned, you weren't in the room yet, but I mentioned coding, that you had actually asked me you wanted to be a part of coding. Why is that?
I just think it's cool, and then you get to code like whatever you want.
That's true. And he's already coded some games. It's very cool. He's part of this thing called Code Ninjas. All right. What else can we talk about? What about Taekwondo? What got you interested in Taekwondo?
Well, actually, so we were going to the grocery store, and my mom said, "Hey, do you want to join this?" And I thought that they were going to kill me because I didn't know what it was. But
Oh, my goodness.
I thought it was a sort of boxing thing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But you've kept with it for quite a while. You're all the way up to 1st degree black belt.
Mm-hmm.
And you took a little bit of time off, but now you're back.
Yeah.
And so how have you been doing that with the whole Corona thing? How have you been doing Taekwondo?
Well, we've been doing this Zoom class with all the masters and other kids.
Yeah.
For like 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then you had to do a Zoom for your coding class as well, right? So
Yeah.
you're like a Zoom master. Well, I think the last thing we have to talk about is one of the fun things about, obviously, the whole thing with the Corona is obviously it's a tragedy in so many different ways. But if you try to make lemonade out of lemons, we've had so much more family time. So, Adam, tell us about how I've been teaching you how to play Fortnite.
That's the other way around.
I'm completely joking. He's been trying to teach me. He keeps saying, "Dad, I need to train you." And because we've been playing Fortnite, which is, if you're not familiar, it's a fighting game, and you drop on an island. You don't have anything. You have to pick up, weapons, and it's a video game, PlayStation, Xbox. And so he keeps saying he wants to train me because I guess I'm not that good. But we did okay yesterday. We got a win, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know what? Last thing, and I'll let you go. Hasn't he been great? Give him a hand. Adam Jr., he's been awesome. But last thing I want to mention is we know you're a big basketball fan and and you enjoy playing basketball. What led you to want to pursue playing basketball?
Well, I think it's just a good sport, and I like the way how you play it.
Yeah. And so we actually went to a couple really cool Laker games too,
Yeah.
didn't we? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, on the first basketball game, this usher came up to me and said, "Hey, kid, do you want to high-five the players when they come out of the locker room?" And I said yes. So I got to high-five all the Laker players.
Who?
All of them.
But name them.
I can't name all of them. That was 2 seasons ago.
Okay.
But we know you. But you have a favorite player that used to be on the Lakers.
Yeah, that was Lonzo Ball and LeBron James.
Yeah. And who else was on that team? It was also Josh Hart and Brandon
Yeah.
Ingram. Yeah.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
And then, do you remember what LeBron did on that game?
Oh, yeah, he passed Wilt Chamberlain's all-time high-scoring points.
Yeah.
So I scored some I scored some points as a dad that day. I picked the right game, I guess. And also my dad came down and remember they were playing the Portland Trailblazers. I'm from Oregon, and of course my dad, his grandpa was teasing him because the Blazers were up early in the game, but the Lakers came back. And so you got the last laugh, didn't you?
Yeah.
The other game that we just saw, oh my goodness, right before COVID, everything got crazy.
Yeah.
February?
Yeah, so we've gone to a couple Laker games. It's spendy, but we try to save our money and go, and we have a lot of fun. So and ladies and gentlemen, this is Rufus, and he does know a couple of tricks, but we were trying at sound check. He didn't really want to do it. I think it's because he's sitting on my knee, and he looks a little worried actually right now that he's gonna fall off. But I got you, Rufus. I got you. Do you want to try it? Do you want to try it? Shake hand. He did it. He did it. All right. And now he's licking my hand. All right. High five. High five.
High five.
Oh, he did the same. He's supposed to switch paws, but that's you. We'll give you a B- there, Rufus. He's been a good sport. But ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand. Rufus, Adam Jr., my lovely wife, Kat. It's the Hawleys, as promised. Very special Memorial Day episode for you guys. Thanks, guys, for coming through. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Adam.
And by the way, if you want to get any of the music that you heard tonight, you can go to adamhawley.com/shop. I've been playing music off of all 3 CDs. And my first CD, just the beginning. My second one, Double Vision. My new one that just came out a couple months ago, Escape. And by the way, Escape is available in vinyl too. So appreciate you guys. You guys have been so supportive picking up the music off of my website. You can get it signed off my website. Of course, it's also available through your regular retailers, Amazon. You can stream it, Apple Music, Spotify, etc. So appreciate you guys so much for the support. And by the way, if you want to be a blessing to the show, once again, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. We appreciate you guys so much. So I want to finish up with a little bit more music before we get out of here. And but right before we do that, I've got a very special guest next week. I'm so excited about this incredible saxophonist, vocalist. I'm talking about the one and only Jasmine Gent. Yes, that's right. Right here on AH Live, the incredible Jasmine Gent will be here. She'll be hanging out for some conversation. She'll be hanging out for, of course, some of that incredible saxophone that she plays, the tenor saxophone. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern every Monday. But next week, episode 9, featuring Jasmine Gent. So I think I got to grab this guitar so that I can finish this up here. I got a guitar with all 6 strings now, so thank goodness for that. And I'm going to do a couple songs to close this out, a couple more requests. This first one is a tune off of my second record, and this is a song that my son likes. He always asks me to play it. It's called 1 a.m. Hope you'll vibe with me a little bit on this Monday. the second album. And we're going to go old school for the last song. This is your last chance to dance, everybody. It's called Dance With Me. Here we go. And that does it for another Monday, ladies and gentlemen. That closes out episode 8 featuring the Hawleys. I hope y'all tune in next week for episode 9 with the one and only Jasmine Gent. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate you guys.
I tried to let you in my heart, baby. I've watched you for a long time, and I notice that you break up happy homes. See,